Imagine waking up one morning, your body feeling heavier than usual, your joints aching, and a strange fog clouding your thoughts, even after a full night's sleep. For millions of older adults, this isn't just a rough morning. It's a warning sign their bodies are quietly sending, but most people miss it. The good news? One remarkable 88-year-old doctor, still practicing medicine with energy and clarity, swears by a simple 5-minute routine that's kept him sharp for decades. And the best part? It's not about expensive pills or exhausting exercises. These small daily habits might be the easiest and most powerful change you'll ever make. Ready to unlock his secrets? Let's dive in. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. The 5 morning habits for a healthier life. Here's your guide. 5 simple, doctor-approved habits to kickstart a healthier morning routine. These tips are backed by real-life stories, medical insights, and easy-to-follow steps. Let's dive into the first one. 1. Stretch to wake your body. Imagine your body as a car sitting in a cold garage overnight, stiff and sluggish. Stretching in the morning is like turning the key gently, warming up your engine, and getting everything running smoothly. Take Kim Young-soo, an 85-year-old who came to my clinic complaining of stiff joints and mental fog. "Is this the beginning of dementia?" he asked anxiously. While tests hinted at mild cognitive decline, the root cause was simpler: his habit of jumping out of bed too quickly. This sudden movement triggered dizziness, a condition called orthostatic hypotension, where blood pools in the legs instead of flowing to the brain. Studies show that over 30% of people over 60 experience this issue, especially after waking up. I gave Kim a simple solution: stretch before getting out of bed. After 2 weeks, he returned with brighter eyes and renewed energy. Science confirms this. Stretching increases blood flow to the brain by 20%, stabilizing blood pressure and improving mental clarity. Start tomorrow. Sit up slowly, stretch your arms overhead, and move gently. 1 minute can change your entire day. What's stopping you? 2. Sip warm water to soothe your core. Once your body is awake, imagine it as a dry riverbed after a long night. Hours without water, lost through breathing, sweating, and more, leave your insides dehydrated. While many grab a cold drink or coffee first thing, the temperature of your morning beverage matters more than you realize. Consider Kim Young-soo, a 78-year-old woman who struggled with stomach issues for over a decade. Every morning brought bloating and constipation. She believed chugging cold water would flush her system, but it only made things worse, causing cramps and sluggish digestion. I suggested a simple swap: warm water, sipped slowly. After 1 week, she returned with a smile, saying, "My belly feels calm, and I'm finally regular again." Why does this work? Science confirms that warm water stimulates your digestive system. One study showed a 40% improvement in constipation among seniors who drank warm water regularly. Cold water, on the other hand, shocks an empty stomach, increasing stomach acid and reducing blood flow. Warm water, between 37 to 40 degrees Celsius, relaxes your digestive tract, boosts circulation by 20%, and eases fatigue, like warming up a rusty machine. Try it tomorrow. Pour 250 to 300 milliliters of warm water. Sip slowly, letting it linger before swallowing. Wait 10 to 15 minutes before eating. Could this simple habit transform your mornings? 3. Finger exercises to spark your brain. Your body's moving, your digestion is on track. Now it's time to wake up your mind. Ever think about how your fingers are the first to move each morning? Whether grabbing your phone or holding a coffee cup, your fingers are more than just tools. They're a direct connection to your brain's sharpness. Take Lee Myung-ja, a 76-year-old patient who worried about her memory. "I keep losing my glasses and forgetting tasks. Is this dementia?" she asked. Her fingers felt stiff and sluggish, which she assumed was just part of aging. I asked a simple question: "Do you exercise your hands?" She hadn't considered it. I prescribed 5 minutes of daily finger exercises. 2 weeks later, she returned smiling, saying, "My hands feel alive and my mind is clearer." Here's why it works. Finger movements stimulate 30% of your brain's motor cortex and frontal lobe, the areas responsible for memory and focus. Research shows that seniors who practice finger exercises for 10 minutes a day score 15% higher on memory tests. Regular hand movements can even reduce dementia risk by 30% over 5 years. Try this quick routine tomorrow. Clench and release your fists 10 times. Touch your thumb to each fingertip, counting aloud, 1, 2, 3, 4. Play rock, paper, scissors, quickly, 10 rounds. Rub your fingertips together to stimulate nerve endings. Before grabbing your phone, give your brain a boost. Are your fingers getting the workout they deserve? If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 4. Neck and shoulder stretches to lift your day. Imagine your neck and shoulders as a rusty hinge after a long night, stiff, creaky, and in need of oil. Ignoring this tension doesn't just cause discomfort, it can cloud your entire day. Take Park Young-sik, an 81-year-old who struggled with morning headaches and tight shoulders. "I thought it was my blood pressure," he told me. But after his tests came back normal, I asked, "Do you stretch your neck and shoulders?" He hadn't tried it. I suggested a simple 5-minute routine. 2 weeks later, he returned with relief in his voice. "My head feels clear, my shoulders are light, and I'm not fidgeting all day." The science is clear. 5 minutes of neck and shoulder stretches boost blood flow by 30%, reducing fatigue and relieving headaches. When your neck muscles are tense, they can restrict brain oxygen by up to 15%, leading to brain fog and sluggishness. Stretching is like unkinking a garden hose. It restores the flow and energizes your system. Try this tomorrow. Roll your neck gently from side to side, 5 times. Shrug your shoulders up, then release 10 times. Clasp your hands and stretch upward for 10 seconds, 3 times. Pull one arm across your chest, holding for 10 seconds on each side. Nod your head forward and sway gently side to side 5 times. I've done this since my 50s, easing the strain of hunching over patient charts. Now, at 88, I start each day headache-free. Could this simple stretch brighten your mornings? 5. Belly breathing to charge your energy. Think of your breath as aloes, stoking a fire. Most people breathe shallowly from their chest, giving their body just enough oxygen to get by. But deep belly breathing? It's like fanning a weak flame into a strong, steady blaze. Consider Choi Young-e, a 79-year-old who struggled through her mornings feeling irritable and exhausted. "I'm just old," she said, accepting her fatigue as inevitable. Watching her breathe, I noticed her shoulders rising while her belly remained still, a classic sign of shallow chest breathing. I suggested 5 minutes of belly breathing each morning. 2 weeks later, she returned with a smile. "I'm lighter, more energized, and I snap at people less." The science is convincing. Deep breathing delivers 30% more oxygen to your cells, reducing stress hormones and strengthening your immune system. One study even found that regular deep breathing can lower blood pressure by 10 millimeters of mercury in people with hypertension. It's like flipping a switch from drained to dynamic. Try this simple exercise tomorrow. Sit or lie down comfortably, placing a hand on your belly. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, feeling your belly rise. Hold your breath for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds, letting your belly sink. Repeat this cycle 10 times. I started belly breathing 40 years ago during stressful hospital shifts, and it's been my energy booster ever since. Could this simple practice transform your mornings, too? Why this matters, and what's next? These 5 habits, stretching, sipping warm water, finger exercises, neck stretches, and belly breathing, aren't just tasks to check off in the morning. They're small but powerful investments in your future self. Imagine looking back 10 years from now, still feeling strong, clear-headed, and full of energy. These simple choices can shape that reality. Think of Bruce Banner from the Avengers, not controlled by fate but by the choices he makes. Your mornings work the same way. The way you start your day determines the momentum you carry forward. So, where do you begin? Start with just one tomorrow. Which habit resonates most with you? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. And if you have a friend or loved one who could benefit from this, share it with them. Let's take small, smart steps today for a healthier, more vibrant tomorrow. Ready to rewrite your mornings? Subscribe and like this if you want more insights like these. Your support keeps this knowledge flowing. The 5 morning habits for a healthier life. Here's your guide. 5 simple, doctor-approved habits to kickstart your mornings. Each one is backed by real-life experiences, expert insights, and vivid examples to make them easy to remember. Ready? Let's dive in. 1. Stretch to wake your body. Imagine your body as a car sitting in a cold garage overnight, stiff and sluggish. A slow, deliberate stretch is like turning the key and warming the engine. It wakes your muscles, boosts circulation, and prepares your mind for the day. Take 85-year-old Kim Young-soo. He shuffled into my clinic, shoulders slumped, worried that his brain was slipping into dementia. Each morning, he leaped out of bed, triggering dizziness and fatigue, a common sign of orthostatic hypotension, where blood pools in the legs instead of flowing to the brain. Over 30% of adults over 60 experience this due to reduced circulation after lying down for hours. I recommended a simple 5-minute stretch before standing up. 2 weeks later, Kim returned with a brighter face and sharper mind. "Doctor, I feel clearer, and my mornings aren't so rough." Research confirms it. Stretching increases blood flow to the brain by 20%, stabilizing blood pressure and reducing morning grogginess. Here's a quick stretch routine to try. Sit up slowly, lift your arms overhead, and stretch toward the ceiling. Interlace your fingers, tilt gently side to side, feeling your ribs expand. Roll your neck in a slow circle to release tightness. Reach your arms forward, lean slightly, and exhale deeply. Just 1 to 2 minutes of this can shift your body from stiff to supple. I've practiced this routine daily for over 40 years, through exhausting days in my 40s to my current life at 88. This small habit still keeps me moving with ease. Why not give it a try tomorrow? If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 2. Sip warm water to soothe your core. Now that your body's awake, think of it as a dry riverbed after a long night. While you sleep, your body loses water through breath, sweat, and natural processes, leaving your insides parched. Many people instinctively grab cold water or coffee, but here's a surprising truth. The temperature of what you drink matters more than you think. Take 78-year-old Kim Young-soo. For over a decade, she battled stubborn bloating and constipation every morning. Her solution? Chugging cold water. "I thought it would flush everything out," she admitted. Instead, it made things worse. Cramps, sluggish digestion, and no relief. I suggested a simple change. Sip a glass of warm water first thing. 1 week later, her face lit up. "My belly's calm, and I'm regular again." Why does this work? Science has the answer. Warm water stimulates your digestive tract, easing constipation. A clinical study showed a 40% improvement in seniors who switched to warm water. In contrast, cold water shocks your stomach, increasing stomach acid and reducing blood flow. Warm water, around 37 to 40 degrees Celsius, or body temperature, gently dilates your blood vessels, improving circulation by 20% and reducing fatigue. Think of it like lubricating an old, creaky machine. Everything moves more smoothly. Here's how to try it. Pour 250 to 300 milliliters of warm water, not too hot. Sip slowly, letting it linger in your mouth before swallowing. Wait 10 to 15 minutes before eating breakfast. Optional. Add a slice of lemon for gentle detox support. Skip it if your stomach is sensitive. I made this switch in my 40s when coffee and cold water left me bloated and drained. One compelling study changed my mind. Warm water reduces gastric stress and enhances digestion. Decades later, at 88, my gut is still strong and steady. So, what's your go-to morning drink? Could this simple warm water ritual be the missing piece to starting your day feeling better? 3. Finger exercises to spark your brain. Your body's humming, your gut's happy. Now let's wake your mind. Ever notice how your fingers are the first to stir each morning? Grabbing your phone, lifting a cup? But here's the fascinating part. Your fingers aren't just tools, they're a direct line to your brain. At 76, Lee Myung-ja walked into my office, anxiety etched on her face. I keep losing my glasses and forgetting what I'm doing. Is this dementia starting? She asked softly. Her hands, she admitted, felt stiff and clumsy. I posed a simple question. Do you exercise your fingers? Her puzzled expression said it all. She had no idea it mattered. I suggested a 5-minute morning routine. 2 weeks later, she returned with a wide smile. Doctor, I feel sharper, and my hands feel alive. Why does this work? The science is clear. Finger movements activate 30% of your brain's motor cortex and frontal lobe, the areas responsible for memory, focus, and mental clarity. One study found that seniors who did 10 minutes of daily finger exercises scored 15% higher on memory tests. Regular finger activity is also a powerful shield against cognitive decline. People who keep their fingers moving reduce their dementia risk by 30% over 5 years. Think of your brain like a sleepy computer. Finger movements are the keystrokes that reboot and speed it up. Here's your quick routine. Clench and release your fists 10 times, loosening the joints. Touch your thumb to each finger, one at a time. Count aloud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play a fast-paced game of rock, paper, scissors. 10 rounds to sharpen reflexes. Rub your fingertips together gently to stimulate nerve endings. Do this for 5 minutes before checking your phone, and you'll feel your mind revving up. I began this practice after reading those groundbreaking studies decades ago. Today, at 88, I still recall every patient's name and medical history. So, how often do your fingers dance in the morning? What if 5 minutes a day could keep your mind as nimble as your hands? 4. Neck and shoulder stretches to lift your day. Imagine your neck and shoulders as a rusty hinge after a night's rest, stiff, creaky, and in need of oil. Ignoring them doesn't just cause discomfort, it can weigh down your entire day. Take Park Young-sik, 81, for example. He struggled with morning headaches and tight shoulders, assuming it was his blood pressure. Yet, medical tests showed everything was normal. When asked if he stretched, he admitted he didn't. After following a simple 5-minute stretching routine for 2 weeks, he reported a remarkable change. My head feels clearer, and my shoulders feel lighter. I'm no longer restless all day. Science backs this up. Research shows that just 5 minutes of neck and shoulder stretches can improve blood flow by 30%, reducing fatigue and easing headaches. When your neck muscles are tense, they can reduce oxygen flow to the brain by 15%, leading to mental fog. Think of it like a kinked garden hose. When you straighten it, everything flows more smoothly. Here's a simple routine. Roll your neck side to side 5 times each way. Shrug your shoulders up and drop them 10 times. Stretch your arms upward for 10 seconds, 3 times. Pull one arm across your body, holding for 10 seconds on each side. A few minutes each day could make all the difference. Will you give your neck the care it deserves tomorrow? 5. Belly breathing to charge your energy. Think of your breath as a law, fueling a fire. Shallow chest breathing is like starving that fire of oxygen. Your energy flickers weakly. Deep belly breathing, on the other hand, fans it into a steady, powerful blaze. Consider Choi Young-e, 79. She shuffled through her mornings, feeling drained and irritable. "I'm just old," she sighed. Observing her breath, her shoulders rising while her belly remained still, I suggested a simple 5-minute belly breathing routine. 2 weeks later, her mood had transformed. "I feel lighter and more energized. I'm not snapping at everyone anymore," she said, beaming. Science supports her experience. Studies reveal that deep belly breathing increases oxygen intake by 30%, reducing stress hormones and enhancing immune function. One study found it lowered blood pressure by 10 millimeters of mercury in people with hypertension. It's like flipping an internal switch from exhaustion to vitality. Try this simple exercise. Sit or lie down with one hand on your belly. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, letting your belly rise. Hold your breath for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds, allowing your belly to sink. Repeat this cycle 10 times. I began this practice 40 years ago to manage stress during hospital shifts. Today, it remains my secret to start each day with energy. Could belly breathing be the boost your day needs? These 5 simple habits, stretching, warm water, finger exercises, neck and shoulder stretches, and belly breathing, are more than just routines. They're tools to shape your future. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, still active, clear-headed, and enjoying life to the fullest. Like Bruce Banner from the Avengers, it's not just fate, it's your daily choices that define your future. The best part? You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just start with one small step tomorrow. Which habit spoke to you the most? Was it the soothing neck stretches, the energizing belly breathing, or maybe the warm water kickstart? I want to hear from you. Share one thing you've learned today and plan to practice in your life. Drop it in the comments below. Your insight might inspire someone else to take action, too. If you found these tips helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Together, let's take small steps today for a healthier, brighter tomorrow. So, which habit will you try first? Your journey to better mornings starts now. Are you ready?